Hi dear children, good morning all of you. Welcome back to the class again. So today I am continuing with quadratic equations second concept. In the first concept we have learnt in the first exercise the introduction of quadratic equation and checking whether the given equations are quadratic equations or not, and few word problems also we have discussed. Now I am continuing with quadratic equation, how to find the roots of a quadratic equation. I have said you there are three methods to find the roots of a quadratic equation. The first method is splitting the middle term method or prime factorization method. Factorization method. And the second one is completing the square method. And the third method is by using quadratic formula. So now I am going to discuss the first method, which is factorization method. So now how to find the roots of a quadratic equation by using factorization method, or we can say splitting the middle term method. So now I have taken the three problems how to find the roots of this quadratic equation using this factorization method. Now let's go with one by one problem. So now first problem is 2x square minus 5x plus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, how to find the roots of this quadratic equation by using factorization method. So now take the first equation, and all of you know how do we do this sum? Yes, we take the first term and the last term, x square term and constant term, we multiply them. What we get from there, 2x square into 3 gives you 6x square. So now we have to get the two numbers, okay, whose product should be 6x square and whose sum should be the middle term. What is the middle term here? Yes, minus 5x. So we have to get the sum as minus 5x and the product as 6x square. So can you tell me what are the two numbers we get? Good. So 2x and 3x. So if I take 2 and 3, 2 3s are 6, and plus 2 plus 3 plus 6, but plus 2 plus 3 gives you plus 5, but here we have minus 5. You add minus for both the numbers. So minus into minus plus, and minus 2 minus 3 gives you minus 5x. So minus 2x minus x gives you minus 5x. Now we get the two numbers minus 2x and minus 3x. Let's split the middle term. What do we get from here? 2x square minus 2x and minus 3x, right, plus 3 is equal to 0. Now again in the first two terms, what is the common factors we should take common, and next two terms, what are the common factor we should take common. Now let's take the first two terms. What are common in these two terms? There is 2x common. So what are the remaining in the first term? X. And what is the sign? Yes, minus. So if I take 2x common, what is the left in this term? Yes, there is 1. So minus, if you take common 3, so minus 3. So what is left out in the first term? If I take minus 3, x, again minus plus becomes minus, and 1 is equal to 0. So now here if you observe, whenever we are using the factorization method, we always must see x minus 1 and here x minus 1, or some other factors will be common in these two terms. Okay, clear? So now here x minus 1 is common. So if you take x minus 1 common, the remaining terms 2x and minus 3. So let's write 2x in minus 3 in the bracket, then is equal to 0. So now if we want to find the roots of this quadratic equation, we should equate x minus 1 is equal to 0 and 2x minus 3 is also equal to 0. So now let's simplify. X is equal to 1, and what do we get from here? X is equal to 3 by 2. Therefore these two are the roots of this quadratic equation. So this is how we have to solve the sum using factorization method. So we will learn the next two problems in the next video. Okay, thank you.